Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Yep, it's gonna be another beautiful day, despite the heat wave still here. So, try to do whatever you can to stay cool, stay non-heated, and stay relaxed as ever. So, trust me, I know how you feel. Yesterday, I was supposed to take care of the dishes around the house, but I couldn't because the humidity was kicking my ass as ever. So, I need to go in my room, stay cool off, which I did throughout the night while I was sleeping. And then this morning, I woke up feeling refreshed after the air conditioner made everything feel good. So, and this morning, I was able to get the dishes out of the way. Still got a couple more to go. I still got some left to go, but for now, just figure take a break and just work on this what I'm doing and work on what I love doing right now. Yeah. So for today, this is another poem video. Last night I did 100. Well, actually, when did I do this one? Yeah, I did this one 119. Was it 109? The last one I did was 119, and it was on the Olympics, which is coming up next month because tomorrow we are heading into July, and July is going to be very good. So be on the lookout for when the Olympics arrive. July 23rd is the date when the Olympics make their arrival. So be aware. So be on the lookout and be on the lookout and be aware that it's going to be very wonderful for the entire world to enjoy. Last time I watched the Olympics, it was London. It was in London, 2012. I remember watching the opening ceremony, which is my favorite to enjoy because you not only have these people coming together from around the world, but all these countries come to compete in each sport that will be contested in the Olympics. And the best part is you got the flags of the countries showing the support of where they're hailing from. So this is going to be very good come next month. So for today's poem video, 120, I wrote a poem that's going to be very good for you guys to listen and hear. And trust me, this one is on a WWE superstar. Last Friday, I was watching SmackDown, and yeah, sorry, but last Friday I was watching SmackDown, and I saw the head of the table, Roman Reigns, who I'm getting real annoyed with his whole tribal chief SHIT. So you're not alone if you keep hearing him saying as the head of the table as your tribal chief crap. Yeah. He was gonna say something after his advocate named all the competitors that have tried and could never get the Universal title off his hands. And Roman was gonna say something after his advocate, Mr. Paul Heyman, gave him the mic. The minute Roman was gonna say a word, I heard these words right out of the gate, which went like this, which is the name of the poem. Yep. When the minute I heard those words related to the entrance theme, I saw an individual return we had not seen since he was last seen at WrestleMania, along with another competitor who tried to go for the same thing that this individual was going for. It was supposed to be this individual. It was supposed to be this individual against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania for the Universal title, but the third competitor got involved, which turned into a triple threat match, and Roman was able to get through those two competitors, having the power of one on top of the other to pin them and get the victory to retain his title. So if you're wondering who's the individual that returned last Friday, well, he's on this poem, and trust me, you're gonna love this one. The name of the poem is just like his entrance, called "You Think You Know Me," which is the words I heard when I heard Edge's theme music play. That's right. Today's poem video, I've written the poem based on the WWE Hall of Famer slash rated R superstar himself, Edge. So get ready as I read you this poem. And the name of the poem is just like what you hear in his entrance when his music plays, going like, "You think you know me." And I just love the word. I just love those words. Means you think you know Edge, but you don't know the rest of the story of him. So get ready as I read you this poem. When I heard his theme last Friday, it was like the minute I heard the words "You think you know me," his music played, and it got me amped up so bad because I had not seen him since WrestleMania. So it was like, my goodness, I know those words, and I have heard them since I was 12 watching WWE. Yep, that's right. Since I was 12 watching wrestling. So get ready as I read you this poem based on the rated R superstar, Edge. I call this poem, which is just like Edge's theme music, "You Think You Know Me." You think you know me. I know how Edge would make his presence. He can smell the word violence. You can see his fists starting to clench, a way of smelling the savage stench. His eyes will not be ignored. They have turned loose before. The radar superstar is wide awake, this time for God's sake. He has stand his ground. A long way fight he has found. His enemies will meet their biggest fear, the radar superstar's colliding spear. If you think you know Edge, think again, because he will send you off the ledge. He has a kick ass killer theme, which is very extreme. Edge is about to be unchained. Prepare for the severe pain. A sweet tribute to the radar superstar. When you hear the words, you think you know me, that means you don't know the story of this lad. So get ready as I show you the picture of the rated R superstar. This is him of last Friday when he made his return. Letting the head of the table know that I am not gonna. Yeah, this is his way of saying when he made his return last Friday to the head of the table that I'm still breathing, and I haven't forgot about WrestleMania, which should have not ended on your terms. Yeah, it was supposed to be Edge's night against Roman for the Universal title, a title that Edge has never come across or held before. And he was looking forward to having that match with him against Roman at WrestleMania, but that never happened when it got turned into a triple threat. So, yep, this is the Red R Superstar, and this is why I wrote underneath here. This is why I wrote underneath the picture, a sweet tribute of the Red R Superstar. When you hear the word, when you hear the words, you think you know me. That means you don't know the story of this lad. Yeah. So, yep, this was a very kick ass poem to write, especially on the radar superstar, who no one could ever forget. Edge is a true rock star, especially what he does in the ring, as ever. So there you have it, my friends. That was the poem. That was the poem based on WWE Hall of Famer, the radar superstar, Edge. And I hope you enjoyed this because I was wondering what I should write for my next poem, and I kept wondering what to write as a poem. But come with the ideas of what I should write that I have never written before, and that I've always started writing about them, just came to me as I started getting the piece of paper and started writing on it. So now you have heard the poem of the Radar Superstar. That's right, the iconolist, Edge. And I hope he gets his wish, and I hope he get. I'm gonna say this right out. He will face Roman Reigns at Money in the Bank for the Universal title, and I would love to see him knock the head of the table's ass right off the. Let me correct this. I would love to see the Radar Superstar knock Roman Reigns' ass off the head of the table throne. Seeing how he keeps saying he's the head of the table / tribal chief, with him sitting on the throne as if this is his playground, which goes for the same as SmackDown. SmackDown's everyone's show, not the head of the table's damn, not the head of the table's effed up show. So, come Money in the Bank. I hope Edge sends the end. I hope Edge sends the head of the table into the grave, so we won't have to hear him run his mouth about how I am your tribal chief. So thank you for your time, my friends, and I hope you enjoyed this poem video. Be on the lookout, because I have another one coming up soon. So be on the lookout for that. Thank you for your time.